Nepal Kabaddi League Season 2.
Hello and namaste, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished chief guests, organizers, partners, team owners, players, friends from the media, and all the kabaddi lovers. A very warm welcome to a players' draft of Nepal Kabaddi League Season 2. Mato Dekhi Maidan Samma. I am your host Irina Shrestha, and it's an absolute honor to have you all here today. You are watching us live on Kantipur Max 1 and 2. Kabaddi, our very own sport, deeply rooted in our culture, strength, and spirit. Kabaddi has always been about courage, teamwork, and resilience. And Nepal Kabaddi League has taken that spirit to a whole new level by giving new talent, Nepali talent, a platform it truly deserves. Season 1 was nothing short of electrifying. We witnessed passion, power, and moments that are unforgettable on the mat. Now, we begin the next chapter. So before that, let us take a look at the recap video of Season 1.
Nepal Kabaddi League Season 2.
So that was a recap video for Season 1. Now, before we move forward, I'd like to acknowledge our chief guest. I request our chairman, Mr. Amit Begani sir, to please put on khada. हाम्रो माझमा हुनुहुन्छ माननीय सदस्य सचिव नेशनल स्पोर्ट्स काउन्सिल मिस्टर रामचरित्र मेहता सर, त्यसैगरी प्रेसिडेन्ट अफ अल नेपाल कबड्डी एसोसिएसन मिसेस तुलसी थापा म्याम, चेयरमैन अफ बेगानी ग्रुप मिस्टर कमल बेगानी, र त्यसैगरी यहाँ उपस्थित सम्पूर्ण हाम्रा अतिथिज्यूहरूलाई पनि म हार्दिक स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छु. Welcome to all the franchise team representatives, distinguished guests from Nepal National Sports Council and All Nepal Kabaddi Association and sports media. At this moment, it's an absolute honor to extend a warm welcome to you all. Your presence truly adds value and prestige to this occasion. And we are very grateful to have you all here as we begin this exciting journey of Nepal Kabaddi League Season 2. So before we begin our event, I request everyone to rise from your seats as we witness our national anthem of Nepal together.
Sayuthunga fulka हामी एउटै माला नेपाली सार्वभौम भई फैलिएका मेची महाकाली. सायुथुङ्गा फुलका हामी एउटै माला नेपाली सार्वभौम भई फैलिएका मेची महाकाली. प्रकृतिका कोटि कोटि सम्पदाको आचल वीरहरूका राजधानी स्वतन्त्र र अटल. ज्ञान भूमि शान्ति भूमि तराई पहाड हिमाल अखण्ड यो प्यारो हाम्रो मातृभूमि नेपाल. बहु जाति भाषा धर्म संस्कृति छन् विशाल अग्रगामी राष्ट्र हाम्रो जय जय नेपाल.
Thank you so much, everyone. Please be seated. Now, talking about today. Today is not just about selections. Today is about shaping teams, building dreams, and igniting a new chapter in Nepali sports. Every name called today carries hope. Every pick made today shapes the battle we will witness tomorrow. So, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for an afternoon filled with anticipation, excitement, and game changing decisions. And now, to set the tone for what lies ahead, let us take a look at the official teaser video of Nepal Kabaddi League Season 2.
Nepal Kabaddi League Season 2.
That was a powerful glimpse into what Season 2 actually holds. Now, I'd like to invite someone whose vision and leadership has been instrumental in bringing Nepal Kabaddi League to life. Please join me welcome the Chairman of Astronics Management, Mr. Amit Begani sir, for the opening address.
एक समय थियो जब कबड्डी खेलिन्थ्यो माटोमा खुला आकाश मुनि न त बत्ती थियो न त क्यामेरा मात्रै मुटु र साहस Today is not just a draft. Today is where dreams find direction. आज केवल ड्राफ्ट होइन आज सपनाले आफ्नो लक्ष्य भेट्ने दिन हो And it is because of all of you here, हाम्रा सामान्य राष्ट्रिय खेलकुद परिषदको सदस्य सचिवज्यू श्री रामचरित्र मेहताज्यू, हाम्रो एन्काको अध्यक्षज्यू मिसेस तुलसी थापाज्यू, शिक्षा तथा खेलकुद मन्त्रीज्यूको प्रमुख स्वकीय सचिवज्यू मिस्टर निशान महाजनज्यू, our team owners, our partners and supporters, and our friends from the press. आज हामी यहाँसँग उभिएका छौं। नेपाल कबड्डी लिगको यस विशेष क्षणमा तपाईहरुले सबैलाई हार्दिक स्वागत छ। Because what we are building is bigger than league. Season 2 is about scale. It is about structure. It is about stepping onto a bigger stage. This year, NKL grows stronger, with talent from across nations and with greater competition. हामी अब सानो सुरुवातमा छैनौं, अब हाम्रो लक्ष्य ठूलो छ। हामी विश्वतर्फ अगाडि बढ्दै छौं। सबै खिलाडीको लागि, today your name may be called or it may not. But understand this, being here means you already are part of something bigger. This league does not just select players, it builds careers, it builds stories. तपाईहरु केवल खेलाडी होइन, तपाईहरु सपना बोकेको मान्छे हुनुहुन्छ। नाम आज बोलियोस् या नबोलियोस्, तपाईहरुको मेहनत कहिले हराउँदैन। To our team members, today is strategy, today is vision. Today you don't just pick a player, you shape identity. आज तपाईहरुले टिम मात्रै बनाउनुहुन्न, तपाईहरुले आफ्नो पहिचान निर्माण गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ। Each decision you make today will define your season. This draft has been designed with transparency, with structure, and with fairness at its core. प्रत्येक नियम, प्रत्येक निर्णय विश्वास र न्यायमा आधारित छ. Our vision is simple yet powerful: to take Kabaddi from Nepal to the world stage. र त्यो दिन टाढा छैन जब संसारले कबड्डी हेर्छ, नेपालको नाम गर्वको साथ उच्चारण हुनेछ. Today, as we begin this draft, we are not just forming teams. We are shaping rivalries. We are igniting ambition. We are writing the next chapter of Nepal Kabaddi League. Let the choices begin. Let the battle be set. अब खेल सुरु हुँदैछ. अब सपनाहरू साकार हुँदैछन्. अब इतिहास लेखिन्छ. Let season 2 rise even higher. This is Nepal Kabaddi League. जहाँ सपना बुनिन्छ, जहाँ इतिहास बनिन्छ. धन्यवाद. जय नेपाल, जय कबड्डी.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words and continued commitment towards the growth of Kabaddi in Nepal. Now, to speak about the development of Kabaddi and the importance of leagues like Nepal Kabaddi League, I'd like to welcome President of All Nepal Kabaddi Association, Mrs. Tulsi Thapa ma'am, to share a few words.
धन्यवाद उद्घोषिकाज्यू. यो एनकेएल को दोस्रो सिजन का हाम्रो एस्ट्रोनिक एसोसिएसनका अध्यक्ष ज्यू, आजका प्रमुख अतिथि नेपाल खेलकुद परिषदका सदस्य सचिव ज्यू, त्यस्तै गरेर युवा खेलकुद मन्त्रालयका मन्त्रीज्यूका सल्लाहकार सचिव ज्यू लगायत हाम्रा खेलकुद परिषदबाट आउनुभएका हाम्रा सम्पूर्ण सदस्यज्यूहरू र उपस्थित हाम्रो अन्य यो टिममा हाम्रो चिफ कोच लगायत अरू हाम्रा प्रशिक्षकज्यूहरू, त्यस्तै गरेर खेलाडीहरू र सम्पूर्ण यस एनकेएलका चाहिँ प्रायोजक लगायत यसमा जुन यो टिमलाई सफल बनाउनको निम्ति आउनुभएका सम्पूर्ण महानुभावहरूमा मेरो हार्दिक अभिवादन म टक्राउन चाहन्छु. म आफ्नो तर्फबाट र अखिल नेपाल कबड्डी सङ्घको तर्फबाट हार्दिक अभिवादन गर्न चाहन्छु. हाम्रो खेल यो कबड्डी सङ्घ, कबड्डी भनेको चाहिँ नेपालमा अब सबैलाई थाहा छँदैछ. घर घरमा खेल, गाउँमा पनि जहाँ जुनसुकै ठाउँमा पनि खेल्ने खेल हो भन्ने कुरा अघि नै हाम्रो अध्यक्षजीले भनिसक्नुभयो. यो पहिला माटोमा खेल्ने ठाउँ हो र आज जसरी चाहिँ नि हामी माटोदेखि लिएर मैदानमा आइपुग्यो र अहिले घर एउटा त्यो कबड हलभित्र चाहिँ नि एउटा म्याटमा ओछ्याएर हामी खेल्दैछौँ. हालाकि अहिले यसको नाम चाहिँ जस्तै बिच कबड्डी पनि भनिन्छ, जहाँ खोलाको छेउमा बाहुलामा खेल्ने गरिरहेछ, अहिले पनि खेल गरिरहेछ. अब सर्कल गेम पनि छ, अरू पनि छ. त्यस्तै गरेर अहिले म्याटमा खेल्ने हाम्रो यो खेल चाहिँ यहाँ एनकेएलको यो दोस्रो सिजन हाम्रो सुरु हुन गइरहेछ. र यो दोस्रो सिजनसम्म आइपुग्दाखेरि यहाँसम्म आउनुको निम्ति धेरै प्रयासहरू, धेरै प्रयत्नहरू, धेरै मेहनत गरेर मात्रै यो ठाउँमा आइपुगेको छ. यो सुरुवातका दिनहरूमा यसले धेरै कुराहरू भोग्नु परेको थियो, तर हामीले विश्वलाई त हेऱ्यौँ, विश्वलाई हेरेरै हामी पनि त्यो ठाउँमा पुग्नको निम्ति हामीले पनि चाहना राखेर त्यो ठाउँमा पुग्न हामीले आँट गरेकै भएर आज हाम्रो नेपालमा पनि लिग सञ्चालन भइरहेछ. र पहिला जुन एउटा फर्स्ट सिजनमा हाम्रो सुरुवात गर्दाखेरि कतिपय कमी कमजोरी रहेको थियो होला, तर आज यो एनकेएलको जुन जुन सिजन 2 हुँदैछ हिजोको भन्दा आज निश्चय पनि यसले चाहिँ प्रोग्रेस गरेको छ र गर्नेछ। अझै म शुभकामना दिन चाहन्छु यो सफलतापूर्वक यसले चाहिँ जुन सोचेको आँटेको कुराहरू चाहिँ सफलता मिलोस्। म यहाँ हामी यो एस्ट्रोनिक एसोसिएसनका साथसाथै हाम्रो यो ठाउँमा चाहिँ नि नेपाल सरकारको प्रतिनिधि पनि हुनुहुन्छ र हाम्रो खेलकुद परिषदका चाहिँ नि हाम्रो प्रमुख अतिथि पनि हुनुहुन्छ। सबभन्दा त हाम्रो खेललाई अगाडि बढाउनको निम्ति हामीसँग आफ्नो भवन छैन, आफ्नो खेल्ने ठाउँ छैन, तर पनि आज विश्वमा नेपाललाई चिनाउनको निम्ति यो सङ्घले कबड्डी सङ्घले कबड्डीलाई चाहिँ नि अगाडि सारेको छ र यसले अहिले पहिचान गराउनु देखाउनु सुरु गरेछ र अहिले पनि जुन चाइनामा चाहिँ जुन भइरहेछ बिच कबड्डी त्यसमा यो 3वटा देशलाई जितिसकेको छ र यसले सेमिफाइनलमा पुगिसकेको छ। अब अहिले यो साँझ पनि यो जितेपछि हामी फाइनलमा हामी पुग्छौँ। त्यसकारणले अब भोलिका दिनमा चाहिँ हामी गोल्ड मेडल प्राप्त गर्न सक्छौँ भन्ने एउटा हामीले विश्वास पनि लिएका छौँ र आउने दिनहरूमा अवश्य पनि हामीले सोचेको जुन माथि उठ्ने जुन चाहना हाम्रो थियो नेपालको खेलको जगतलाई पनि अगाडि संसारलाई चिनाउनको निम्ति हाम्रो खेलको माध्यमबाट पनि हामी अगाडि बढ्न सक्छौँ भन्ने एउटा जुन उद्देश्य हाम्रो सोच थियो त्यो अनुसार आज हामी अगाडि बढ्दैछौँ। यसमा हाम्रो एस्ट्रोनिक एसोसिएसनले का अध्यक्षज्यूसँग जुन हाम्रो एउटा राम्रो सम्बन्ध राम्रो चाहिँ नि छलफलको माध्यमबाट जुन यो काम अगाडि बढ्यो र उहाँले जसरी चाहिँ दिन रात मेहनत गरेर अब यो दोस्रो सेसन सञ्चालन गर्न गइराख्नु भएको छ। उहाँको यो सम्पूर्ण आयोजनाहरू यो सम्पूर्ण कामहरू सफलता मिलोस्। सबै टिमहरू आफ्नो ठाउँमा सबैले आफ्नो आफ्नो योजना त बनाउनै पर्ने हुन्छ, आफ्नो ठाउँमा आफ्नो योगदान देखाउनै पर्ने हुन्छ। त्यही अनुसारको सबैले चाहिँ नि मेहनत गर्यो भने अवश्य पनि हाम्रो खेल यो कबड्डीलाई चाहिँ नि अगाडि हामी अझै पनि बढाउन सक्छौँ र भविष्यमा वर्ल्ड कपमा हामी नेपाललाई पनि अझै हामी अगाडि बढाउन सक्छौँ र हाम्रो खेललाई यो कबड्डीलाई चाहिँ नि जसरी चाहिँ नि एउटा भन्यो भने नेपालमा चाहिँ नि एकदमै अलि त नगन्ने किसिमले चाहिँ यसलाई त्यति प्रायोरिटी दिँदैन। अरू गेमहरूलाई जस्तै फुटबल भयो, क्रिकेट भयो, अरू बास्केटबल, भलिबल इत्यादिमा धेरै चाहिँ नि ध्यान दिएको हुन्छ, तर कबड्डीलाई त्यति ध्यान दिँदैन। त्यस कारण त्यो यो कबड्डी पनि केही चिज हो है भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ नि अब सबैलाई चाहिँ ध्यान आकर्षण गराउन चाहन्छु र यति भन्दै हाम्रो जुन समस्याहरू छन् त्यो समस्याहरूलाई समाधान गर्नको निम्ति हाम्रो खेलकुद परिषदका चाहिँ नि हाम्रो आजका प्रमुख अतिथिज्यू हाम्रो मन्त्रालयबाट आउनुभएका हाम्रो मन्त्रीज्यूका स्वकीय सचिवज्यू लगायत सम्पूर्ण म अनुरोध पनि गर्न चाहन्छु। यिनै कुरा राख्दै फेरि पनि शुभकामना दिँदै सफलताको धेरै धेरै शुभकामना दिँदै आफ्नो भनाइ यहीँ अन्त्य गर्छु। हस्, धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, ma'am. Nepal Kabaddi अवश्य पनि विश्वले चिन्ने छ र नेपाल कबड्डीले अवश्य पनि सफलता हासिल गर्ने नै छ। Thank you so much for your valuable insight and continuous support in uplifting Kabaddi across the nation. Now, to share a broader vision on national sports development, may I now request our respected Honorable Member Secretary of National Sports Council, Mr. Ram Charitra Mehta, sir, to address the gathering.
धन्यवाद। नेपाल कबड्डी लीग को आजको यस कार्यक्रमको अध्यक्षता गरेर अध्यक्षज्यू, नेपाल कबड्डी सङ्घका अध्यक्षज्यू, युवा तथा खेलकुद मन्त्रालयका मान्य मन्त्रीज्यूको प्रमुख स्वकीय सचिवज्यू, सल्लाहकारज्यू, राजकुमारजी लगायत कबड्डी सङ्घका सम्पूर्ण उपस्थित पदाधिकारीहरू, खेलकुद परिषदका कर्मचारी साथीहरू र यो आजको यस भव्य कार्यक्रमलाई सफल पार्नको लागि उपस्थित रहनुभएका विभिन्न प्रदेशका साथीहरू, अहिले भर्खरै हामीले सुन्यौँ नेपाल कबड्डीको एउटा इतिहास जुन धुलो माटो बलुवा हुँदै आज एउटा भनौँ न हलभित्र प्रवेश गरेको छ र नेपालको इतिहासमा खेल क्षेत्रमा एउटा इतिहास रच्दैछ। कबड्डीले हाम्रो यो चाइनामा भइरहेको बिच कबड्डीमा चाहिँ ऐतिहासिक विजय हासिल गरेको छ र सम्पूर्ण नेपाल सरकार र खेलकुद परिषदको तर्फबाट त्यहाँ प्रतिस्पर्धामा रहनुभएका साथीहरूलाई फाइनलमा जितोस्, गोल्ड मेडल ल्याओस् भन्ने शुभकामना पनि दिन चाहन्छौँ हामीले। र अब यति मात्रै सीमित छैन, नेपाल कबड्डी लिग दोस्रो सिजनमा प्रवेश गर्ने अवस्थामा छन्, तर्खर गरेका छन् र यसले चाहिँ एउटा पहिलो भन्दा पनि दोस्रोले अझ सफलता हासिल गरोस्, यसमा अझै कबड्डीको हाइट बढोस् र यो चिजहरू हाम्रो अब यसले चाहिँ के देखाउँछ भने नेपाल एक क्रस कबड्डी होइन, नेपाल बाहिर चाहिँ कबड्डी गइसकेछ, एउटा इन्टरनेसनल लेभलमा चाहिँ यो जाँदैछ र नेपाल सरकारले विगतका दिनमा नेपाल कबड्डी सङ्घलाई सहयोग गरेको छ। मलाई लाग्छ अरू खेलको तुलनामा अब 2-4टा बाहेक अरू खेलहरू जुन छन् त्यसमध्ये चाहिँ कबड्डीलाई अत्यन्तै माया गरेको छ। त्यो बजेट नीति कार्यक्रमले देखाइरहेछ र आउँदो आर्थिक वर्षहरूमा पनि यसले चाहिँ अझै तपाईको राम्रो स्थान पाउनेछ सरकारको तर्फबाट र यो अहिले जुन यो विभिन्न प्रतिस्पर्धा अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय स्तरमा भइरहेछ यसले पनि एउटा कबड्डी सर्वत्र भनौँ न चिनिन्छ नेपालभरि होइन। यो कबड्डी चाहिँ एउटा उत्कृष्ट गेम, धेरै गोल्ड मेडल ल्याउन सक्ने, नेपाललाई चिनाउन सक्ने गेम हो भनेर चिनिन्छ र त्यसले गर्दाखेरि यसलाई चाहिँ अब कसैले चाहिँ पछ्याएर पछिनेवाला छैन। यो आफ्ना एउटा स्टेपबाट अर्को स्टेपमा गइरहेछ। त्यस्तै दोस्रो सिजनले पनि यसलाई एउटा राम्रो हाइट दिन्छ र जसले गर्दा यसको एउटा इतिहास कायम हुन्छ र यसले चाहिँ समग्र कबड्डीको क्षेत्रमा विकासको पाइलाहरू चालेको देखिन्छ र अन्तर्गतव के हो भने हाम्रा विभिन्न खेलहरू छन्, त्यो खेलहरूमध्ये उत्कृष्ट भन्दा सबै खेलहरूलाई हामीले सम्मान गर्छौँ र सबैलाई हामी सहयोग गर्छौँ र जसलाई अब सबैलाई हामी तपाईहरूले सोचे जस्तो हामी गर्न नसके पनि हामी सबैलाई माया गर्ने र आफ्नो जुन एउटा भनौँ न क्षमता छ त्यो क्षमताको आधारमा हामीले सबै खेलहरूलाई अगाडि बढाउने प्रयास गरिरहेछौँ र यहाँहरूको पनि जुन नेपाल कबड्डी सङ्घ छ उहाँहरूको आफ्नो प्रयास पनि एकदमै राम्रो छ होइन। सबैतिर एकदमै खोज्ने, कसरी गर्ने, खोजनीति गर्ने, कसरी अगाडि बढ्ने, छलफल गर्ने, समन्वय गर्ने गरिराख्नु भएको छ उहाँहरू पनि र अरू खेलका साथीहरूलाई पनि यसरी नै समन्वय गर्नुभयो, सहकार्य गर्नुभयो भने तपाईहरू अरू खेलका साथीहरूले पनि यसरी नै गर्नुभयो भने राम्रो हुन्छ र मलाई लाग्छ धेरैवटा उहाँहरूको कार्यक्रम मैले एटेन्ड गरेको छु। कार्यक्रम राम्रो भव्य हुने र एउटा कार्यक्रमले लक्ष्य लिएको चिजहरू एउटा ड्रिम जुन बोकेछ ड्रिमहरू पुरा हुँदै गइरहेको छ र आउँदो दिनमा अझ नेपाल कबड्डीको चाहिँ अझ चाहिँ के हो भने भव्य होस् र यसले चाहिँ नेपालको खेलमा एउटा उचाइ हासिल गरोस् र आज यो सिजन 2 को सम्पूर्ण कार्यक्रम सफल होस् भन्ने शुभकामना दिँदै आफ्नो मन्तव्य टुङ्ग्याउँछु। धन्यवाद, नमस्कार।
Thank you so much, sir, for your encouraging words and supporting initiatives like Nepal Kabaddi League. Now we move into the most anticipated segment of today's event, the Nepal Kabaddi League Season 2 Players Draft. This is where strategies come alive. This is where the teams are carefully crafted. And this is where the journey towards the championship truly begins. To build the excitement even further, let us take a look at what every team is aiming for this season. The ultimate prize, the NKL trophy. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what every team will be fighting for this season. Now, it's time to bring the real game to life. For that, I'd like to welcome my co-host, Sudhit Shrestha, on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we have altogether 6 teams. 6 teams, which is Biratnagar Bahubali, Dhangadi Wildcats, Butwal Bulls, Janakpur Knights, Kathmandu Mavericks, and Pokhara Lakers.
All right, thank you so much, Rina. Aba, tayar huनुहोस् for the teams that will bring fire, for the players who will own the mat, and for the league that will redefine Kabaddi in Nepal. This is not just a game, this is a war on the mat. त्यसैले पनि भन्छौँ माटोदेखि मैदानसम्म. Nepal Kabaddi League Season 2, let the battle begin. भन्ने गर्छु म. Where strategy meets the talent, where dreams meet the opportunity, and where future stars find their stage. So 6 teams, 1 dream. Nepal Kabaddi League Season 2 got the trophy. We can see that the trophy. Today is not just about the selection, it's about building legacies. Each franchise will carefully choose players who will represent their pride, passion, and power throughout their season. This is about the muscle, power, and the mind game. Let me introduce the 6 teams with 1 goal. So without wasting much more time, I would like to call the very first team. They are unpredictable and unstoppable forces. From the industrial heart of Nepal, strong and hardworking, Nepalको औद्योगिक केन्द्रबाट बलियो र मेहनती, here I present team Biratnagar Bahubali. Bahubali, the Biratnagar Bahubali, your team. अब निम्त्याउन चाहन्छु दोस्रो team, speed, agility, and the killer instinct. From the far west, where passion runs wild and fearless, they hunt, they strike, and they never miss. Here I presents Dhangadi Wildcats. Wildcats. The Tesru team. They stand tall, fight hard, and never back down. Eyes on a red, heart of a bull. Lumbini Pradeshko Mutu, Santi र शक्तिको सङ्गमबाट उभिएको छ. Here I presents the Bulls. Butwa Bulls. team of Football Bulls. Now time for the next team. They are the defending champions. Built on power and deduction from the sacred land of Janaki Mandir. Rich in culture and pride, they don't just play. They carry legacy and dominance. Here I present the defending champion, Janakpur Knights. धेरै प्रेसर छ जनकपुरलाई यो वर्ष किन भन्दा अन्य टिम निकै नै सशक्त र फोकस देखिरहेको छौँ नेपाल कबड्डी लिग सिजन 2 को लागि र पालो भएको सरको टिमको टकिङ अबाउट द नेक्स्ट टिम दे आर द रनर अप fearless, fast and full of fire from the capital city of heritage, hustle and history. They rise under pressure and own the biggest stage. Last year runner up Kathmandu Mavericks. Kathmandu Mavericks. पक्क पनि यो वर्ष निकै नै शार्प फोकस हुनुहुन्छ केही लेभलले चुक्यो तर यो वर्ष फुल फोकस काठमाडौँ म्याभरिक्स सो टकिङ अबाउट द भेरी लास्ट टिम बाहिर शान्त भित्र घातक शक्ति फ्रम द सिटी अफ द लेक्स एन्ड ब्रेथ टेकिङ ब्युटी तालै तालको सर दे फ्लो विथ द ग्रेस बट फिनिश विथ द पावर हियर आई प्रेजेन्ट्स टिम बोखरा लेकर्स. सबैजना आफ्नो टिम बलियो बनाउने स्ट्र्याटेजीको लागि वी क्यान सी टेबलमा डिस्कसन सुरु भइसकेको छ सो पक्कै नि पछिल्लो वर्ष भन्दा यो वर्ष केही हामी सशक्त वेमा केही अझै बलियो र दमदार वेमा आएको छौँ सिजन 2 लिएर सिजन 2 लिएर नेपाल कबड्डी लिग सिजन 2 सो पक्कै पनि ड्राफ्टको केही नियमहरू रहेको छ सो पहिलो वर्ष हामीले म्याजिक बलबाट एभ्री राउन्ड गर्थ्यौँ भने चाहिँ हामी यसपालि स्नेक रुल लिएर आएको छौँ सो सबैले बराबरी मौका पाओस् आफ्नो टिम छनौटको लागि सो यो ड्राफ्टको नियम अझै क्लियर गर्न लागि चाहिँ आई वुड लाइक टु कल मिस्टर सङ्केत गौतम द म्यानेजमेन्ट टिमबाट हुनुहुन्छ सो उहाँले ड्राफ्टको नियमहरू अझै विस्तृत रूपमा यहाँहरूको सामु राख्नेछ र साथसाथै सबैको टेबलमा पनि ड्राफ्टको केही नियमहरू रहेको छ त्यो फलो गरिदिनु होला र 6वटा टिम पक्कै पनि आफ्नो टिमलाई अझै बलवान बनाउन आतुर छन् वी क्यान सी द फोकस अन इच टिम
So we have, hello. So for draft modality, we have total 12 minimum players to be picked and to max 14 players to be picked from all categories. So we have 2 categories, international players categories and domestic player categories. In international categories, you have to pick 5 players, and in domestic players, you will have to pick 7 players. Then in reserve pool, mega reserve pool, you will have 2 picks. So there's minimum 12 in all domestic and international players list, and in mega reserve pool, you will have to choose 2 players. So in category A, in international players list, category A, you have to pick 2 players. That should be 1 Indian player, and maximum 2 Indian players you can pick. In category B, there's raider, defender, and all-rounder players. So you will have to pick 3 picks, and there's skip option as well. In category domestic player of categories, category A, there's 2 pick. In category B, there's 3 pick, and category C, there's 2 pick. In each category A, you don't have skip. In category B, you will have skip option, and in category C, you don't have a skip option. So after this completion, you will have a mega reserve pool from domestic players, and then we will move on to mega reserve pool. That's it. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks so much, Sanket, for the brief. So सबैले हाम्रो टिम मेम्बर्सहरुको सबैको डेस्कमा पनि रहेको छ रुल बुक हैन, सो त्यही हेरेर फलो गर्नु होला. सो पक्कै पनि अब हामीले केही प्लेयर्सहरु रिटेन पनि गर्नु भएको छ, लाइक जनकपुर, पोखरा लेकर सबैले आफ्नो डोमेस्टिक प्लेयर, इन्टरनेशनल प्लेयरहरु रिटेन गर्नु भएको छ. सो वी हैव अ फ्यू लिस्ट of our retained players. Can we have a video for the retained players of all the 6 teams? So here we have the retained players. Good afternoon, madam. So, the number, later say, thank you so much. So, Janakpur ko yo वर्षको order, thank you so much, ma'am. So, yo वर्षको order, number, right, it's a lucky number. The number is 6. Number 6, तपाईँलाई परेको छ. But yes, I'm a फेरि snake order you can retain that number position, right? So now I would like to call the next team, Viratnagar Bahubali. The Bahubali, the Viratnagar Bahubali. पहिलो ड्राफ्टको हामी अर्डर सेलेक्सन गर्न गइरहेका छौं. So yes, the Viratnagar Bahubali को नम्बर रहेको छ नम्बर 1. Congratulations. So season 2 को पहिलो प्लेयर छान्ने सौभाग्य Viratnagar Bahubaliलाई रहेको छ. So I would like to call the next team. Can we have from Pokhara Lakers, the representative from Pokhara Lakers? So Pokhara Lakers को नम्बर रहेको छ नम्बर 5. नम्बर 5 रहेको छ. So now I would like to call the next team, the Bulls, Butwal Bulls. Can we have a representative? Thank you so much. Alright, so Butwal Bulls को नम्बर रहेको छ नम्बर 4. So अब पालो मात्र 2 टिम. So दुवै टिमको रिप्रेजेन्टेटिभहरुलाई चाहिँ सँगै स्टेजमा आइदिनु अनुरोध गर्दछु. The Kathmandu Mavericks and Thangadi Wildcats. The both the representative, please stage मा आइदिनु and you can pick your number. So यो पहिलो राउन्डको लागि मात्र यो अर्डर हुनेछ भने चाहिँ नेक्स्ट राउन्डको लागि चाहिँ हामी स्नेक रुल मार्फत अर्कै राउन्ड हुन्छ. Kathmandu Mavericks को नम्बर परेको छ नम्बर 2. Congratulations. So ma'am, Thangadi Wildcats को नम्बर 3. So here are the orders. So म एक पटक फेरि हाम्रो अर्डर चाहिँ रिपिट गर्न चाहन्छु. नम्बर 1 म पढ्न सफल Viratnagar Bahubali. Number 2 Kathmandu Mavericks. And number 3 Thangadi Wildcats. Number 4 Butwal Bulls. Number 5 Pokhara Lakers. Number 6 Janakpur Knights. So यो अर्डर हामी पहिलो राउन्डमा गर्ने छौं भने दोस्रो राउन्डमा यसको हामी उल्टाबाट 6 5 4 3 2 1 गर्ने छौं. So हामी पहिलो राउन्ड तर्फ जान रेडी छौं. So all teams, are we ready? So टिमहरु रेडी हुनुहुन्छ सबैजना? Ready. So हाम्रो पहिलो अर्डर क्याटेगोरी रहेको छ क्याटेगोरी A, जहाँ 2 जना अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय खेलाडीहरु यहाँले छान्नु पर्ने छ. So एकजना इन्डियन हुनै पर्छ र दोस्रो कुनै पनि देशबाट लिन पाउनुहुन्छ. So before that जनकपुर नाइट्सले आफ्नो एउटा अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय खेलाडी पहिले रिटेन गरिसकेको छ र यो प्लेयर सबैको आँखामा सबै टिमको प्रिय रहेको छ. द गोल्डन बोय भन्दा फरक नपर्ला. So ma'am, can I ask you like हजुरले रिटेन गर्नुको मुख्य कारण चाहिँ के हो? Choyopan Kamune. So you have retained this international player. So can we know the reason? किन सबै टिमको प्रिय प्लेयर रहेको छ यो?
यो इन्टरनेशनल प्लेयर यो चाइफोन कामुनीलाई जनकपुर नाइट्सले यो सिजन 2 मा पनि रिटर्न गर्न
So Thangudi Wildcats, you have 1 minute 36 seconds.
Rohit Yadav from India.
The Rohit Yadav, the Raider, 22 years, drafted by Thangudi Wildcats, the 80 kg of weight, and 5 foot 10 inch tall. Congratulations to Thangudi Wildcats. So now it's time for the Bulls, the Butwal Bulls. It's your turn to pick your foreign player. The very first member in your team for Nepal Kabaddi League Season 2. So they have decided. So can we know the name, sir? For the Butwal Bulls.
India.
Alright, Ashish, the defender, 20 years old, 82 kgs of weight, 5'11 height, drafted by Butwal Bulls. Butwal Bulls आफ्नो choose गर्नु भएको छ. So now it's time for the fifth one, the Lakers, Pokhara Lakers. Please choose the very first member on your team for Nepal Kabaddi League Season 2.
Hitesh from India.
So Hitesh, defender.
Yes.
There you go, the 21 years from India. Hitesh, 75 kg of weight, 5'7 height, drafted by Pokhara Lakers. Congratulations. So now it's time for the Janakpur Knights. So you already have one foreign player. Now it's time to choose the Indian player on your team. The defending champion, Janakpur Knights. We have a name.
Okay. Rohit Kumar.
Alright, the strategy, the defender, the 20 years old, Rohit Kumar from India, 75 kg of weight, 5 foot 6 foot tall, drafted by Janakpur Knights. Congratulations, Janakpur. So, यो क्याटेगोरीमा यहाँको टिममा दुईजना प्लेयर भइसकेको छ. So, you need to skip the next round. So, हामी दोस्रो राउन्डमा जाँदैछौँ. So, यो अब next orderमा जाँदाखेरि Janakpur Knights was supposed to be a first. So, you couldn't have any player because दुईजना प्लेयर यहाँको टिममा भइसकेको छ. So, Indian player and Chamapun Kamune जुन तपाईले retain गर्नु भएको थियो. So, congratulations for the best two players on your team. So now, straight goes to the number 5th spot, Pokhara Lakers. You have to choose one more player. So Pokhara Lakers ले आफ्नो भारतीय खेलाडी समावेश गर्नु भइसक्यो. So you can have from any nations.
Jankun Lee, Korea.
Jankung Lee, the 33 years old experienced raider, drafted by Pokhara Lakers. The big man, 88 kg of weight and 6 foot tall. Pretty interesting pick by Pokhara Lakers. So now it's time for the Bulls, Butwal Bulls.
Song Jong Lee from Korea.
Donggon Lee, the 29 years old Raider, drafted to Butwal Bulls, another big man, 6 foot 1 inch tall, 85 kg of weight, from Korea, drafted to Butwal Bulls. So of that, going for the next team, the Thangadi Wildcats. Please pick your player.
Pick Chimio Angela from Kenya. Thank you.
Helvik. So ma'am, Helvik. Alright. So Helvik from Kenya, the 27 years old, all-rounder, 78 kg of weight, 5 foot 2 inch tall, goes to Thangadi Wildcats. Now, Nepal's Thuktuki Rajdhani, Kathmandu Mavericks. Please pick your second foreign player. Can we have a name?
Samuel. Samuel.
Can we have a name? Please, उहाँको mic check गरिदिनुस् न एकचोटि please. Alright, here we have the name Samuel Wanjala Wafula from 24 years old, all-rounder, drafted by Kathmandu Mavericks, the big man, 6 foot 1 inch tall, 83 kgs of weight. So congratulations Kathmandu Mavericks. So now, time for Viratnagar Bahubali. Can you have a second player from category A? So it's your last turn. So it's Viratnagar Bahubali. So can we have a name?
Raider Nofadon from Thailand.
From Thailand. Nopadon Pontasong, Raider, 20 years old, the young lad, drafted by Viratnagar Bahubali. Congratulations. So, छवटै टिमले आफ्नो दुईजना अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय खेलाडीहरू समावेश गर्नु भइसकेको छ. सो धेरै धेरै बधाई छ. यहाँसम्म त सजिलै थियो, तर अब अलिकति गाह्रो छ हुँदै जान्छ, because all teams are set to get the best player in the team. Nepal Kabaddi League Season 2, you're watching us live from Kantipur Max. So now we have another round, all-rounder, the foreign all-rounder categoryमा जाँदैछौँ हामी. So right, so हामी पहिले हामी Raiderबाट जान्छौँ. So can we have the category and who's gonna pick the first team? So Kathmandu Mavericks gets a first chance to pick the team. The Raider. Kathmandu Mavericks, please pick the Raider on your team. Kathmandu Raider, it's your turn to pick the player. You can pick Kathmandu Raider. Sorry, Kathmandu Mavericks. It's your turn.
Skip.
They want to skip this round. So can I know the next team who gonna pick the player? So Kathmandu Maverick has skipped this round. Can we have the next team who gonna pick? The Thangadi Wildcats. It's your turn to pick the team. The Raider, you gotta pick. The team, तपाईले 5 जना अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय खेलाडीहरु आफ्नो टिममा समावेश गर्नुपर्ने छ. So, Thangadi Wildcats, can I have a name?
Amit from India.
The International Raider. Amit, the 21 years old Raider, drafted by Thangadi Wildcats. So now it's time for the Butwal Bulls. Choose your Raider for your team. You can pick 5 players in your team, international player. So you have 1 minute 30 seconds. The Butwal Bulls. So can we have a name, sir? The Butwal Bulls.
Pramod Sai Singh from Thailand.
Thank you, sir. The Raider, Pramod Sai Singh, the 20-years old, 85 kg of weight, 6 foot tall, drafted by Butwal Bulls. Congratulations. So now, Pokhara Lakers. Pokhara Lakers, it's your turn to choose your Raider. So हरेक टिमले 5 जना अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय खेलाडी आफ्नो टिममा समावेश गर्न पाउनेछ. So Pokhara Lakers, you have 1 minute 37 seconds.
James Nabamba, Kenya.
Big man, 6'2" tall, 83 kg of weight, the 31 years old Raider, James Naba Kamete, drafted to Pokhara Lakers. So now it's time for the Janakpur Knights to choose the Raider, the international Raider on your team. Janakpur Knights, it's your turn to pick the player. So हरेक all-rounder, raider, defender मा हामी एक round जान्छौँ भने we have international reserve pool as well. So we have a name.
Aman Dalal.
So Aman Dalal, the raider from India, the 22 years old, 84 kg of weight, the 6 foot tall, the big man, Aman Dalal, drafted to Janakpur Knights. Now it's time for Biratnagar Bahubali to choose the raider, the international raider in your team. So Biratnagar Bahubali, do we have a name? The international raider.
Skip.
They want to skip. Okay, that's pretty interesting. The two team has skipped this round, which is Kathmandu Mavericks and Biratnagar. So it's a very interesting strategy. So can we have the next team who are going to select the international raider? The Mavericks, Kathmandu Mavericks, it's your turn to pick the player.
Skip.
They want to skip again. Okay, this is a very, very interesting strategy going on with the Kathmandu Mavericks because they have been skipping the radar. So now, Biratnagar Bahubali, it's your turn to choose the international radar. We have seen the different strategy of Kathmandu Mavericks. हरेक 2 राउन्ड जान्छौँ हामी. So Raiderको लागि 2 राउन्ड मा you're the second team to select the international Raider. Okay, they want to skip the two teams with a different strategy this year. And सबैलाई चकित पनि बनाइराख्नु भएको छ. The Kathmandu Mavericks and Biratnagar, they're skipping the both turn for the Raider. So now it's time for the Janakpur Knights to pick the international Raider. So Janakpur Knights, do you want to pick the another Raider in your team? हरेक टिमले 5 जना अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय खेलाडीहरू आफ्नो टिममा समावेश गर्न पाउनेछ. So Janakpur, can we have the name?
Jinia Ping from Taiwan.
They picked the two Raider. Alright, so another interesting strategy with Janakpur. So can we have the name once again? Can we have the name? Here we go. Xiang Yapeng, the 23 years old Raider, drafted by Janakpur Knights. There's different strategy with all the teams this year. So now it's time for the Pokhara Lakers to choose the Raider, the international Raider.
Skip.
Okay, Pokhara want to skip this time. So now the next turn, the Butwal Bulls. You gotta choose the international Raider. Butwal Bulls. The countdown begins. This year, the different team, the different strategies going on. Kathmandu, Biratnagar is skipping all the Raider, where Janakpur picking the two Raider in the team. They already had 4 international players in Janakpur Nice team. So pretty interesting strategy with Janakpur. So football bulls, can we have a name? So football bulls, you have only 1 minute. So you have only 1 minute, under 1 minute.
Skip.
You want to skip? All right. So football bulls want to skip. So waiting for the next team who want to pick Thangadi Wildcats. You gotta pick another raider on your team, the international raider. Or you want to skip.
Skip.
Alright, the Hungary Wildcats want to skip this round as well. So, pakai pani reserve pool pani raheko cha हाम्रो international pool ma. So now we're gonna go the next round. The round same ho, tara we have another international defender ma हामी गइरहेको छौं. The 6 team 2 round. So harik team ma you get to pick 5 international players. 5 जना रहेको छ, where Janakpur has already picked 4 international player. So पहिलो international defender छान्ने मौका पाउनु भएको छ पोखरा Lakers. It's your turn to pick the defender. The international defender having a different strategy with the Pokhara. Pokhara Lakers. You have 1 minute 15 seconds. So we have a name.
Mohammad Amir from India.
Mohammad Amir, the 23 years old defender, the 72 kg of weight, 6 foot tall, drafted by Pokhara Lakers. Congratulations having a big man on the team. So now it's time for the Janakpur Knights. Janakpur Knights, you only have 1 spot for the international player on your team. So Janakpur, you had 4 players, international player, overseas player. The defending champions, do you have a name?
Mohammad Rasil Hassan.
Alright, the last member, the last overseas player on Janakpur team. Rasil Hassan, the defender, the 26 years old, drafted by Janakpur Knights, 80 kg and 5'9" tall. So congratulations Janakpur team. So they already had 5 overseas players in the team. So congratulations Janakpur team. So now it's time for the Biratnagar Bahubali to choose the international defender. They are coming up with a great strategy this year, skipping all the raider. Same goes to Kathmandu Mavericks as well. They have skipped the raider Interesting strategies going on. You have 1 minute 5 seconds. All right.
Sachin from India.
Sachin from India. All right, 20 years old, defender, 75 kg, 5'6" tall. They looks really happy. Drafted by Biratnagar Balbali. So now, time for Kathmandu Mavericks. They looks pretty tense. Because दुईटा रेडर उहाँले स्किप गर्नु भएको छ. Okay, we have a name.
Weifu Kaijin. Taiwan.
Taiwan, but 22 वर्ष. Ufun Kaitsen, defender, drafted by Kathmandu Mavericks. Congratulations, Kathmandu Mavericks. So now, time for the Dhangadi Wildcats to choose the international defender. The Dhangadi Wildcats. Strategy is going intense in Dhangadi Wildcats. Dhangadi Wildcats.
Saharat Pichui from Thailand.
From Thailand, Sarat Pichui. Sarat Pichui, the 20 years old, the young lad from drafted by Dhangadi Wildcats. Congratulations. So now time for the Bulls, Butwal Bulls, to choose the international defender. Butwal Bulls, it's your time to choose the defender. So Butwal Bulls, do we have a name? Butwal Bulls, you have only 1 minute. The clock is ticking. So they have a name. The Butwal Bulls. We have a name. All right.
Anuj Saini from India.
From India. Anuj Saini, the young lad, 22 years old, 76 kg of weight, the 5'9" tall. Anuj Saini, drafted by Butwal Bulls. Congratulations. So next round, Maham जाँदैछौँ. So it's Butwal Bulls' turn once again. के तपाईलाई अर्को डिफेन्डर आफ्नो टिममा समावेश गर्नु मन छ? The Football Bulls, this is second round. हाम्रो डिफेन्डर के लागि. For the international defender, this is second round. So you can choose wisely. The Football Bulls, can we have a name? Can we have a name, sir? You have 1 minute, 5 seconds.
Skip.
Alright, they want to skip. The defender, so pocket all rounder रहेको छ. So now it's time for the Dhangadi Wildcats. Would you like to choose the defender?
Skip.
Alright, they want to skip as well. So international defender comes this round. So they want to skip. Now it's time for Kathmandu Mavericks. It's your turn. Do you want to have another defender on your team?
I want to skip.
Alright, they want to skip as well. So it's now time for Biratnagar Bahubali. Do we have a name for international defender? Biratnagar Bahubali.
Mohammad Nafris from Sri Lanka.
Alright, from Sri Lanka. Pretty interesting strategy with the Biratnagar Bahubali. So here we go. Mohammad Nafris, 20 years old, defender, drafted by Biratnagar Bahubali. They look happy. So Janakpur Knights, तपाईको 5 जना team member, team मा समावेश भइसक्यो. So auto skip हुन गइरहेको छ Janakpur Knights को. You couldn't have like more than 5 overseas player in your team. So can we have the next team? The Pokhara Lakers, it's your turn. So countdown has started. So Pokhara Lakers, it's your turn to pick the overseas player.
Skip.
Alright, they want to skip as well. So Pokhara Lakers want to skip this round. Defender को round यही समाप्त घोषणा गर्छ. So हामी फेरि reserve poolमा आउँछौँ with all the all-rounder, with all the defender, with all the raider in the team. So now it's time for the international all-rounder. So can we have the player list? Players, the first Dhangadi Wildcats, you get a chance to pick the first international all-rounder in your team. The Kathmandu Mavericks, it's your turn to pick the all-rounder. Kathmandu Mavericks, Kathmandu Mavericks with the strategies there. They know what they want. Can I have a name?
Tanungsak Sirara from Thailand.
From Thailand. Tanongsak Srihera, the 30 years old, the experienced all-rounder, drafted by Kathmandu Mavericks. Kathmandu Mavericks is happy with that player. So it's now time for the Biratnagar Bahubali. It's your time to choose the international all-rounder. The Biratnagar Bahubali, it's your time to choose the all-rounder, the overseas all-rounder. Biratnagar, you only have one spot left for the overseas player in your team. Biratnagar Bahubali, it's your turn to choose the all-rounder. Biratnagar, you have under 1 minute. Biratnagar, you have only 40 seconds left. You have last 30 seconds left. Otherwise, auto skip हुन्छ समय सकेको खण्डमा. Alright, can we have a name? Or you have a very less second. 10 seconds left.
Poyo Si.
From Thailand.
Taiwan.
So Poyo Si, the 23 years old, all-rounder, 84 kg of weight, 5 foot 9 inch tall, drafted by Biratnagar Bahubali. So now it's time for the Janakpur Knights. That will be auto skip because they had already the 5 overseas player in the team. So now the Pokhara Lakers, it's your turn to choose the international all-rounder on your team. So do we have a name?
Skip.
Alright, they want to skip. They don't want to waste any time. They want to skip. So now time for the Butwal Bulls. Butwal Bulls. Do we have a name? Butwal Bulls. Janakpur र Biratnagarको overseas playerहरू book भइसकेको छ. They look happy. Biratnagar looks really happy with their 5-member team. So Butwal Bulls, do we have a name for the international all-rounder? We have a name. You have under 1 minute, sir.
MD Mizanur Rahman from Bangladesh.
From Bangladesh, here we go. The MD Mizanur Rahman, the all-rounder, 25 years old, drafted by Butwal Bulls. Congratulations, sir. So now time for Dhangadi Wildcats to choose the all-rounder in the team. The Dhangadi Wildcats. धनगढी काठमाडौँ पोखरा तीन टिमको मात्र एक जना ओभरसिज प्लेयरको स्थान बाँकी रहेको छ सो यसपछि हामी रिजर्भ पुलमा पनि जान्छौँ सो वी हेभ अ नेम धनगढी वाइल्डक्याट्स
Jamshid from Pakistan.
From Pakistan. Mohammad Jamshid, the 23 years old from Pakistan, 5'9" tall, 83 kg, Dhangadi Wildcats. Congratulations. So round 2 ko लागि Dhangadi ko 5 जना overseas player is set. So congratulations Dhangadi Wildcats for all your 5 overseas player. धनगढीको 5 जना खेलाडी समावेश भइसकेको छ भने सो नाउ फुटबल बुल्स सो फुटबल बुल्सको पनि हामी 5 जना खेलाडीहरू फुल भइसकेको छ द ओभरसिज प्लेयर सो क्यान वी मुभ टु द नेक्स्ट टिम Pokhara Lakers, you got 1 spot left for the overseas player. Or you want to go to the reserve pool. You want to wait for the reserve pool, international reserve pool, or you want to pick the very last member in your team from overseas?
Skip.
Alright, they want to wait for the reserve pool. Janakpur Nice, they already had the 5 member in the team, the overseas member. So Priyatnagar Bahubali, houseful. They look really happy with the international team, international member in the team. So can we move to next team? So Kathmandu Mavericks, you got a spot left. For all-rounder, would you like to pick? Kathmandu Mavericks, do we have a name?
I want to skip.
Alright, they want to skip as well. So alright, so now we are heading towards to the international reserve pool where Pokhara and Kathmandu got to pick 1 player from the reserve pool, whereas our sabai team ko 5 jana member full bhaisakeko cha. So now time for the reserve pool where only 2 teams get a chance to pick the player, the 5 jana overseas player ko quota samapta huncha. So overseas player reserve pool, the international player, 12 picks, only 2 teams will get a chance to pick from the reserve pool. So can we have all the player from the reserve pool? So here's the name. So Janakpur Nice already had the 5 overseas player. Only 2 teams will get a chance to pick from the reserve pool. So Raiders, all-rounder, defender, everyone from overseas include in this pool. So only 2 teams left to pick the reserve pool, which is Pokhara and Kathmandu. Kathmandu Mavericks and Pokhara Lakers. So alright, so it's interesting. Pokhara Lakers, you got a chance to pick the very first from reserve pool. Only 1 spot left. पाँचजना अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय खेलाडीहरू आफ्नो टिममा समावेश गर्नुपर्ने अनिवार्य रहेको छ So you can choose all-rounder, defender, raider from international pool.
Ratakon.
Pokhara Lakers, do you have a name?
Ratakon Youngstown, Thailand. Ratakon, Thailand.
From Thailand. Rata Nakon Yotsungon, 23 years old. The all-rounder, drafted by Pokhara Lakers. Amazing move by Pokhara Lakers. So यो सँगै उहाँको टिममा पनि आफ्नो अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय खेलाडीहरूको स्थान पक्कापक्की भइसकेको छ. So now it's time for the next team, Kathmandu Mavericks. So you gotta pick one player from overseas. So you gotta pick one player. So Kathmandu Mavericks, it's your turn to pick the player, the very last spot of overseas. सबै टिमको 5 जना अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय खेलाडीहरू समावेश गरिसक्नु भएको छ र अब पालो माझै काठमाडौँ म्याभरिक्सको. They have a lot of options, all-rounder, defender, raider. It's your chance to pick the very last overseas player in your team. We have a name.
Jong-hun Choi, Korea.
Korea. Jong-hong Cho, 25 years old, 84 kg of weight, 5 foot 11 inch tall. Jong-hong Choi, the 25 years old, drafted by Kathmandu Mavericks. So congratulations to all the team. जहाँ आफ्नो 5 जना अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय खेलाडीहरू समावेश गरिसक्नु भएको छ. So हामी बिस्तारै अब अन्तर्राष्ट्रियबाट हामी हाम्रो नेशनल डोमेस्टिक प्लेयर तर्फ जान्छौं. So let me remind you once again, सम्पूर्ण टिमले हाम्रो मेगा पुलमा जाँदाखेरि त्यति बेलासम्म 12 जना खेलाडीहरू तपाईहरुको टिममा समावेश भइसक्नु पर्नेछ र त्यसपछि 2 जना प्लेयर you can choose from that pool. So now team, are you ready for the domestic category? So domestic player selection तिर लाग्छौं हामी category A. But before that, हाम्रो 5 जना को खेलाडीहरू अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय खेलाडीहरू समावेश हुनुभएको छ. Can we have the details of all the teams? This is the Biratnagar Bahubali, Sushil Chunara, Suraj Bora, Ankit, Mohammad, Sachin, Hopan Pontasong, Po Shusi. The 5 players. Kathmandu Mavericks. So Dhangadi Wildcats, Prakash Kiri, Amit, Sarat Penchu, Rohit Yadav, Elvik, and Mohammad, the 6 teams, 6 players. So I'm going to need a retained player to समावेश गरेको छौं. So 6 players already are there. So here we go to the Butwal Bulls. They already had the 2 players retained रहेको छ भने Navin Deuba, Dongyung Lee, Noam Mizana Rehman, Pramod Sasing, Anuj Shai Ashish. So Pokhara Lakers already had the 7 members: Bhuvan Bora, Jongong Lee, Ratonkon Yotsungdo, James Mananga, Robin Kuwar, Hitesh, and Mohammad Amir. The 7 players are there in the Pokhara Lakers. So Jonathan Knight, Ganesh Parky, has been retained from Butwal Bulls. Thangadi Wildcats, Prakash Giri has already been retained by Thangadi Wildcats and Janakpur Knights. Ramu Tamata has been retained. र काठमाडौँ म्याभरिक्स घनश्याम रोका मगर उहाँले रिटेन गर्नुभएको छ भने यहाँ विराटनगर बाहुबली बुटबल बुल्सको अलरेडी टिम हेज बिन फिक्स्ड सो मेम्बर्सहरू त्यहाँनिर समावेश भइसकेको छ भने नाउ इट विल बी लाइक विथ धनगढी वाइल्ड क्याट जनकपुर नाइट्स काठमाडौँ म्याभरिक्स एन्ड पोखरा लेकर्स दे हेभ 2 spots left on the team. So now can we heading towards with the domestic player selections. So here are the domestic category A players. So यहाँबाट हाम्रो विराटनगर बाहुबली बुटवल with some intense strategy. Can we have a name, ma'am?
Sohail Islam.
Sohail Islam. Alright, Sohail Islam, the 24 years old all-rounder, drafted by Thangadi Wildcats. So now time for the Butwal Bulls to choose the domestic category A. But I think Butwal Bulls has already booked their players, retained their players. So auto skip. So Butwal Bulls will be auto skip because they already had 2 retained players, Navin Deuba and Ganesh Karge. So Viratnagar Bahubali, you have 1 spot left because Sushil Chuna goes to like domestic B category ma. So you have 1 spot left to choose. Viratnagar Bahubali. So we have a name.
Anku Pun.
Viratnagar Bahubali, the 20 years old, the young lad, 72 kg of weight, 5 foot 5 inch tall, Anku Pun, drafted by Viratnagar Bahubali. The Viratnagar Bahubali seems to be very happy and they are going according to the strategy. So next team, Kathmandu Mavericks. It's your time to choose the domestic category A. And you got 1 spot left. So Kathmandu Mavericks, do we have a name?
Sagar Yadav.
Sagar Yadav, defender. The 19 years old, the young lad, drafted by Kathmandu Mavericks, the Sagar Yadav. So Pokhara Lakers, it's your time. You got 2 spots left. We have a name, sir.
Sukhdev Rokaya Chetri.
Sukhdev Rokaya. Sukhdev Rokaya Chetri, the 20 years old all-rounder, drafted by Pokhara Lakers. Finally, Pokhara Lakers seems to be happy now. So Janakpur Knights, you got 1 spot left for the domestic category A. The defending champions looking for the strategy. Janakpur Knights.
करुण रसाइली करुण रसाइली
Karun Rasaili. The 25 years old Karun Rasaili, the 60 kg of weight, 5'5" tall, goes to the defending champion Janakpur Knights. So now, Janakpur Knights पछि we are heading towards the next. So Janakpur Knights को दुईजना domestic player को position book भइसकेको छ. So we are heading to the next team. The Pokhara Lakers. The spot is left for domestic category A. So only Pokhara को मात्र एउटा स्थान बाँकी छ to choose from domestic A category. So Pokhara, one spot left.
Kamal BK.
Kamal BK, the 26 years old all-rounder, 70 kg of weight, 5'8" tall, drafted by Pokhara Lakers. Congratulations, Pokhara Lakers. यो सँगै डोमेस्टिक ए को दुईजना प्लेयर समावेश गर्न सम्पूर्ण टिमले आफ्नो टिममा समावेश गर्नु भइसकेको छ. सो धेरै धेरै बधाई छ. So heading towards to the next round. त्यो भन्दा अगाडि हामी फेरि एक पटक म्याजिक बलबाट चाहिँ हाम्रो अर्डर निर्णय गर्छौं. यसपालि सबैजना टिम मेम्बर भन्दा can we have a beautiful lady? So please number pick गरिदिनु होला.
Number 4.
Number 4. All right.
Number 1.
Number 1. All right. So Kathmandu Mavericks. Last one number 2. यो वर्ष number 2 मा हुनुहुन्थ्यो नि, यसपालि number 1. So Dhangadi Wildcats. Can we have the number?
Number 5.
Number 5. All right, so number 5. So now Pokhara Lakers.
3.
Number 3. Number 2 and number 6. So Janakpur Knights. Janakpur Knights seems to be happy now.
2.
Number 2, okay. So अघिल्लो राउन्डमा number 6 मा हुनुहुन्थ्यो भने यो पालि number 2. So Butwal Bulls automatically becomes number 6.
6.
So म फेरि एकपटक यो अर्डर रिपिट गर्न चाहन्छु. पहिलो नम्बर रहेको छ काठमाडौँ म्याभरिक्स, दोस्रो रहेको छ जनकपुर नाइट्स, नम्बर 3 रहेको छ पोखरा लेकर्स, नम्बर 4 रहेको छ विराटनगर बाहुबली, नम्बर 5 रहेको छ धनगढी वाइल्ड क्याट्स एन्ड बुटवल बुल्स रहेको नम्बर 6. सो हामी यही अर्डरमा अर्को राउन्ड सुरुवात गर्नेछौँ. तर त्योभन्दा अगाडि विल गो फर द भेरी सर्ट ब्रेक, स्ट्राटेजिक ब्रेक. त्यसपछि फर्केर वी गोना डु अ बी क्याटेगोरी फेज 2 मा हामी जानेछौँ. Till then, keep watching Kantipur Max, Nepal Kabaddi League Season 2.
Unforgettable days. What started as a league
quickly became a movement across Nepal. Kabaddi is one of the few sports that truly to small towns. Season 1 proved that brands do not only get visibility through NKL, they become part of the emotion, energy.
Season 2.
One season, 6 franchise teams, 19 matches. It is becoming a platform for business, youth, entertainment, culture, and national pride. Season 1 proved the passion. Season 2 will prove the scale. Together, we can build Nepal's most celebrated sports league. This is just the beginning.
Nepal Kabaddi League, Season 2.
sports event. It is becoming a platform for business, youth, entertainment, culture, and national pride. Season 1 proved the passion. Season 2 will prove the scale. Together, we can build Nepal's most celebrated sports league. This is just the beginning.
Nepal Kabaddi League, Season 2.
Just a sports event. It is becoming a platform for business, youth, entertainment, culture, and national pride. Season 1 proved the passion. Season 2 will prove the scale. Together, we can build Nepal's most celebrated sports league. This is just the beginning.
Nepal Kabaddi League, Season 2.
One season, youth, entertainment, culture, and national pride. Season 1 proved the passion. Season 2 will prove the scale. Together, we can build Nepal's most celebrated sports league. This is just the beginning.
Nepal Kabaddi League, Season 2.
It is becoming a platform for business, youth, entertainment, culture, and national pride. Season 1 proved the passion. Season 2 will prove the scale. Together, we can build Nepal's most celebrated sports league. This is just the beginning.
Nepal Kabaddi League, Season 2.
Is no longer just a sports event. It is becoming a platform for business, youth, entertainment, culture, and national pride. Season 1 proved the passion. Season 2 will prove the scale. overall viewership.
Alright, welcome back. सम्पूर्णलाई फेरि पुनः एकपटक स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छु। 6वटा टिम, लक्ष्य केवल एक। यो नेपाल कबड्डी लिग सिजन 2 को यो ट्रफी। सो पक्कै पनि हामी लगभग मध्य भागतिर आइसकेका छौँ। सबैजनाले आफ्नो टिमको प्लेयर्सहरू छनौट गरिसक्नु भएको छ अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय र क्याटेगोरी ए को। सो अब हामी दोस्रो चरणतिर जाँदैछौँ, विच इज क्याटेगोरी बी। फेज 2 मा छौँ हामी। सो B1, B2, B3 क्याटेगोरी 3टा क्याटेगोरी रहेको छ, जहाँ चाहिँ तपाईँले 3 जना आफ्नो खेलाडीहरू पिक गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। सो वेयर एज पोखरा लेकर्सको अलरेडी 2 जना प्लेयर्सहरू रिटेन भइसकेको छ भने विराटनगर बाहुबलीको पनि 1 जना प्लेयर रिटेन भइसकेको छ। सो पक्कै पनि 3टा स्थान रहेको छ। यु क्यान चुज फ्रम B1, B2 or B3 or reserve pool. So without wasting much more time, can we have a category A? B1 categoryबाट चाहिँ name list. B1 category, the Raider. The domestic category B1. पहिलो chance रहेको छ Kathmandu Mavericks to choose the very first domestic category B1 बाट. We have a name, Kathmandu Mavericks.
सोहन सिंह बुढामगर. सोहन सिंह बुढामगर.
Here we go, Sohan Singh Buddhamagar, the 15 years old, the young lad, 68 kg of weight, 5'7" tall, drafted by Kathmandu Mavericks. Kuनै पनि time waste नगरिकन छान्नु भएको छ that young lad. So now it's time for the Janakpur Knights to choose the player. So 15 वर्षदेखि we have seen like to 30 years old सम्मको हाम्रो प्लेयर्सहरू रहेको छ यसपालि नेपाल कबड्डी लिग सिजन 2 को लागि. So Janakpur Knights, pick a player from category B1, Raider. The Raider B1. We have a name with the defending champion Janakpur Knights. You only have 1 minute. So your phase 2 बाट पनि हामी 3 जना खेलाडी पिक गर्न सक्छौं, B1, B2, B3 category and the reserve pool. So you have on the 1 minute Janakpur Knights. Janakpur Knights, we have only 40 seconds left. Last 30 seconds. So do we have a name for Janakpur Knights? Last 10 seconds.
Rohit Pika.
Rohit Pika, the 18 years old, 67 kg, 5'8" tall, drafted by Janakpur Knights. After a long time, long strategy, they have chooses the Robin Bigger. So can we have the Pokhara Lakers? You have 1 spot left for this category.
Skip.
They want to skip. So they want to wait for the defender, maybe all-rounder. So now it's time for the Biratnagar Bahubali. You have 2 spots left. Skip. They want to skip without wasting much more time. They want to skip. So now it's time for the Dhangadi Wildcats. So Dhangadi, you have a 3 spot left. Can we have a name from phase 2 B category? Skip. They want to skip as well. So they want to wait for the all-rounder maybe. So now it's time for the Butwal Bulls. They've been skipping the radar. Butwal Bulls pick the player. They have 3 spots left. Butwal Bulls. Butwal Bulls, you have only 2 minutes. Now 1 minute 10 seconds left. Do you have a name? Praveen Khadka, the Raider. The Praveen Khadka, 30 years old, experienced Raider, drafted by Butwal Bulls. So congratulations, Butwal Bulls. So again, the next round will start from the Butwal Bulls. This is the next round. So second round, Raider ko lagi. Butwal Bulls, do we have another name? It's your turn. हामी round 2 मा छौं, B category को. Skip. They want to skip. Butwal Bulls want to skip this round. So now it's time for the Dhangadi Wildcats. Dhangadi Wildcats. You want to skip or you want to have pick the Raider from phase 2, B category. धनगढीले अहिलेसम्म कुनै पनि खेलाडी छनौट गर्नु भएको छैन. So phase 2 बाट domestic category B मा रहेको कुनै पनि Raider उहाँले सेलेक्ट गर्नु भएको छैन. र पोखरा लेकर्स को एउटा स्थान बाँकी छ for this category. It will be very interesting whom they're going to choose. They're going to choose the Raider, the defender, the all-rounders. So yes ma'am. They want to skip. All right. So Dhangadi Wildcats want to skip this round. The Raider, they want to skip. So now time for the Biratnagar Bahubali.
Skip.
All right. Biratnagar want to skip this round. So now time for the Pokhara Lakers. Do you want to have a Raider on your team, or they want to wait for the all-rounder or defender? The Pokhara Lakers, they already retained 2 players, Human Bora and Robin Kaur. They had retained
Skip.
Skip, all right. So Pokhara Lakers want to skip. So Janakpur Knights.
Skip.
Janakpur want to skip. They already had 1 Raider on the team. So now time for the next Kathmandu Mavericks. Kathmandu Mavericks.
Skip.
Kathmandu Mavericks want to skip as well. So now, after that, we'll go to the next category, which is B2. The 6 teams will be choosing in the B2 category. So category ma हजुरले टिममा 3 जना खेलाडीहरु समावेश गर्नुपर्ने छ. The defender category. Here we go. The first team we're going to choose is Pokhara Lakers. You had 1 spot left. do you want to have defender on your team? The defender category रहेको छ. So Pokhara Lakers. One spot left. Skip. All right. So Pokhara Lakers want to skip this round. So next is Biratnagar Bahubali. Biratnagar Bahubali, would you like to pick the defender? The serious discussions going on in Biratnagar Bahubali. Biratnagar Bahubali, do you have a name?
Ashok Joshi.
Alright, they're picking up the defender in the team, Ashok Joshi. The Ashok Joshi, the 19 years old young lad drafted by Biratnagar Bahubali. Congratulations. So next team, Dhangadi Wildcats. The B2 category, but धनगढीले अहिलेसम्म कुनै पनि B2 क्याटेगोरीबाट चाहिँ खेलाडीहरू छनौट गर्नु भएको छैन. They have skipped the radar. Now we are here for the defender. So Dhangadi Wildcats. Do we have a name?
Amit Kumar Rajbar.
Amit Kumar. The 23 years old Amit Kumar Rajbar, drafted by Dhangadi Wildcats. Congratulations, ma'am. So now next turn goes to Butwal Bulls. Would you like to pick the defender on your team? So Butwal Bulls. Butwal Bulls, do we have a name? Two spots left for Butwal Bulls in this category. Do we have a name? Butwal Bulls, we have under 1 minute.
Skip.
Skip, alright. So Butwal Bulls want to skip, so now it's time for the Kathmandu Mavericks. Would you like to choose the defender on your team from category B? Kathmandu Mavericks. Kathmandu Mavericks, 2 spots left.
प्रहलाद कुमार अधिकारी.
They have a name.
प्रहलाद कुमार अधिकारी.
Prahlad. So here we go, Prahlad Kumar Adhikari, the 17 years old young lad, drafted by Kathmandu Mavericks. Congratulations. So now time for the Janakpur Knights. Janakpur Knights, it's your turn to pick the domestic category B2 defender on your team.
Sanskar Kumar.
Sanskar Kumar, defender. Sanskar Kumar, the 22 years old defender, 84 kg of weight, 5 foot 8 inch tall, drafted by the defending champions Janakpur Knights. So this is the next round. So once again, Janakpur Knights, it's your turn. Would you like to pick the player or skip? Would you like to have one more defender on your team? Janakpur Knights. So Janakpur Knights. Do we have a name or you want to skip this round? So Janakpur Knights, you have only 1 minute left. Janakpur Knights, you have under 1 minute. Would you like to have one more defender on your team? Or you want to skip?
Alex Sani.
Alright, they want to have one more defender on their team. Alex Sani, the 20 years old defender, 78 kg of weight, 5 foot 8 inch tall, drafted by Janakpur Knights, the defending champions. So Janakpur Knights ko sampurna team member समावेश भइसक्यो 3 जना on their phase 2 B category. So now time for the Kathmandu Mavericks. The defender from B2.
I want to skip.
They want to skip.
Yes.
Alright, they want to skip this round. So now time for the Butwal Bulls. Butwal Bulls. Butwal Bulls. Butwal Bulls, would you like to pick the defender on your team or would you like to skip this round? So Butwal Bulls has 2 spots left in their team from this category. Three स्थान बाँकी रहेको छ Butwal Bulls मा यो category-बाट they have to pick the 3 players in the team from B category. You have under 1 minute.
Skip.
Skip, alright. So you have a 2 spot left in your team. So now time for the Dhangadi Wildcats. Dhangadi Wildcat has 2 spots left in the team. So would you like to pick the defender in your team or you want to skip? Dhangadi Wildcats. You want to skip? Alright, Dhangadi Wildcats want to skip. You have only 2 spots left in this round. So Biratnagar Bahubali.
Skip.
Skip without wasting time. They just want to skip. So now, Pokhara Lakers, you got 1 spot left. Because you already retained 2 players in your team. So would you like to put a defender in your team or you want to skip?
Skip.
Well, they want to skip. एकदम सोचेर त्यो spot सोच्नु भएको छ पोखरा लेकर्सले. So now we'd go for the next B3. So now all-rounder. धेरैजनाको strategy हुनसक्छ all-rounderको आफ्नो टिममा समावेश गर्न. So here are the Dhangadi Wildcats. You got a first chance to pick the player from domestic B3 all-rounder. So you got 2 spots left. The Dhangadi Wildcats. Can we have a name or skip?
Kumar Lama.
Alright, they have a name. Kumar Lama, the all-rounder. 30 years old, experience, 87 kg, 5 foot 1 inch tall, drafted by Dhangadi Wildcats. Congratulations. So now, time for Football Bulls. Two spots left in your team from this category. Do we have a name, Football Bulls? You got 2 spots left. Football Bulls, do we have a name? You have 1 minute.
Ashok Thapa Magar.
Ashok Thapa Magar. The 33 years old, all-rounder, 80 kg of weight, 5 foot 8 inch tall, drafted by Football Bulls. So congratulations, Football Bulls, you got 1 spot left. So now time for the Kathmandu Mavericks. Would you like to pick the all-rounder in your team? The last year runner-up, Kathmandu Mavericks. Would you like to pick the all-rounder in your team? Only 1 spot left for Kathmandu Mavericks in this category, phase 2. Do we have a name? Alright, we have a name. The final spot.
Dipesh Gharti Magar. Dipesh Gharti Magar.
Dipesh Gharti Magar, the all-rounder, the 24 years old, 71 kg of weight, height 5 foot 5 inch tall, drafted by Kathmandu Mavericks. Congratulations. So सबै spot सकेको छ Kathmandu Mavericks को. Congratulations for your team. So now time for the Pokhara Lakers, that 1 spot. Would you like to have the all-rounder in your team, or you want to wait for the reserve pool? Pokhara Lakers the 2 जना player retain गर्नुभएको कारणले only 1 spot left in this category. So Pokhara Lakers, they already have Bhuvan Bora and Robin Kuwar. So do they want the all-rounder in the team? हजुरले 3 जना प्लेयर यो क्याटेगोरीमा राख्नै पर्ने नियममा रहेको छ. So Pokhara Lakers, are you willing to give that 1 spot to the all-rounder? You have under 1 minute. just have 30 seconds left. Pokhara Lakers. Do we have a name?
Pramod Shrestha.
Mr. Shrestha. Pramod K. Shrestha, the 21 years old, 78 kg of weight, 5 foot 8 inch tall, drafted by Pokhara Lakers. So your category go team. Sampanna bhako cha Pokhara Lakers ko. Congratulations Pokhara Lakers for your team. So now time for the Biratnagar Bahubali. One spot left for Biratnagar Bahubali. Do you want the all-round or you want to skip for the reserve pool? Biratnagar Bahubali, it's your turn. Pick the all-rounder.
Vinod Bora.
Vinod Bora. Vinod Bora, the 27 years old, 74 kg of weight, 5 foot 8 inch tall, drafted by Biratnagar Bahubali. So your round को पनि सम्पूर्ण खेलाडीहरु यहाँले टिममा समावेश गर्नु भइसक्यो. Congratulations Biratnagar Bahubali. So now time for the Butwal Bulls. Butwal Bulls, you have one spot left to pick your player from this category. Only Dhangadi and Biratnagar.
You skip.
You want to skip? Alright. So Butwal Bulls want to skip this round. The Dhangadi Wildcats, you got one spot left in this round. So only Dhangadi and Butwal team got one spot left each. Dhangadi Wildcats, do we have a name?
Jitendra Awasthi.
Jitendra Awasthi, the all-rounder. The 25 years old, 71 kg of weight, 5 foot 9 inch tall. Jitendra Awasthi goes to Dhangadi Wildcats. So congratulations Dhangadi Wildcats. So now going in the next round, सबै team को यो phase बाट player समावेश भइसकेको छ भने only one team left with one spot, which is Butwal Bulls. So Butwal Bulls, you have the option from B1, B2, B3 reserve pool. You have to choose one player in your team from this category. So reserve pool, but you gotta choose one player in your team from B category. So Butwal Bulls, the very last player in a team from this category. यसपछि गएर C category मात्र बाँकी रहनेछ. But त्यति बेलासम्म you all teams need to have the 12 players on your squad. The mega pool मा चाहिँ you can choose 2 players in case you need it. Otherwise 12 खेलाडीबाट पनि तपाईले टिम अगाडि बढाउन सक्नुहुन्छ. So reserve pool बाट Butwal Bulls, you got a chance to pick one player So do we have a name? So गहिरो सोच फुटबल बुल्सको. Do we have a name?
सतीश कुमार कुर्मी.
After the long discussion, we have a name from Football Bulls from this category, B category. Satish Kumar Kurbi, the 22 years old Raider, drafted by Football Bulls. So congratulations to all the team. So thank you so much to all the teams. So अब हामी जान्छौँ category C तर्फ. र त्यो जानुभन्दा अगाडि मेरो स्थानमा म निम्त्याउन चाहन्छु मेरो co-host, मेरो सहकर्मी इरिना श्रेष्ठलाई to take over the C category.
Hello everyone. Once again, सबैजनाले I hope you guys are crafting your teams very carefully. अब हामी category C तर्फ लाग्छौँ. Category C, domestic category C मा तपाईहरुलाई मैले अवगत गराउन चाहे. दुईटा राउन्डमा तपाईहरुले mandatory दुईटा players pick गर्नै पर्छ. C मा skip पाउनु हुने छैन. र त्यसपछि भने हामी बल्ल लाग्छौँ मेगा रिजर्भ पुल तर्फ. मेगा रिजर्भ पुलमा चाहिँ तपाईले आफ्नो 12 वटा प्लेयर्स कम्प्लिट भइसकेपछि पनि 14 वटा बनाउने कि 13 वटा बनाउने तपाईहरुसँग अप्सन चाहिँ रहनेछ. क्याटेगोरी सी तर्फ लाग्दाखेरि पहिलो पालो रहेको छ पिक स्केड्युल अनुसार बुटवल बुल्सको. तपाईको समय पनि सुरु भइसकेको छ. बुटवल बुल्स फर क्याटेगोरी सी. बुटवल बुल्स निकै लामो सोचमा पर्नु भइरहेछ.
राहुल अर्याल.
बुटवल बुल्सले पिक गर्नु भएको छ Rahul Aryal, 20 years old defender, is drafted by Butwal Bulls. अब पालो रहेको छ धनगढी Wildcats को. Please pick your player from category C. Dhangadi Wildcats, yes.
Sabine Boju.
Dhangadi Wildcats le आफ्नो player choose गर्नु भएको छ and the player is Sabine Boju, 24 years old, all-rounder, drafted by Dhangadi Wildcats. अब पालो रहेको छ विराटनगर बाहुबलीको. विराटनगर बाहुबली. निकै नै लामो डिस्कसन.
पारस कुँवर.
सो विराटनगर बाहुबलीले चुज गर्नु भएको प्लेयर हुनुहुन्छ Paras Kunwar, 23 years old, all-rounder, is drafted by Viratnagar Bahubali and they are very happy. अब पालो रहेको छ पोखरा लेकर्स. तपाईहरुले स्किप गर्न पाउनु हुने छैन. यो टर्नमा तपाईले प्लेयर चुज नै गर्नुपर्ने हुनेछ.
रूपक भुजु.
So Pokhara Lakers le choose garnu bhayeko cha Rupak Bhuju, 35 years old defender, is drafted by Pokhara Lakers. Congratulations. Aba hami लाग्छौं जनकपुर नाइट्स तर्फ. Domestic category C. Janakpur Knights. Category C मा धेरैजना प्लेयर भएको कारणले गर्दा निकै लामो सोचमा परिराख्नु भएको छ हाम्रो सम्पूर्ण टिम.
मेघराज गिरी. मेघराज गिरी.
So Janakpur Knights ले चुज गर्नु भएको छ मेघराज गिरी. 29 years old defender is drafted by Janakpur Knights. अब हामी अर्को राउन्ड तर्फ लाग्छौं. क्याटेगोरी सी को अर्को राउन्डमा पनि तपाईहरुले म्यान्डेटरी प्लेयर पिक गर्नु नै पर्ने हुनेछ. यसमा पनि स्किप गर्न पाउनु हुने छैन. सो हामी लाग्छौं काठमाडौँ म्याभरिक्स तर्फ.
सुशील राम लोहार.
So Kathmandu Mavericks ले choose गर्नु भएको छ player Sushil Ram Luharlai. 26 years old all-rounder is drafted by Kathmandu Mavericks. Congratulations. फेरि काठमाडौँकै So यो राउन्ड 2 रहेको छ. काठमाडौँकै पालो रहेको छ. अघि राउन्ड 1 को राउन्ड 1 थियो काठमाडौँको तर्फबाट. अब फेरि हामी सिक्वेन्स अनुसार काठमाडौँकै पालो रहेको छ. Kathmandu Mavericks. तपाईको 1 मिनेट
राजु बाबु यादव.
ओके काठमाडौँ म्याभरिक्सले चुज गर्नु भइसकेको छ आफ्नो प्लेयर क्याटेगोरी सी बाट राजु बाबु यादव. 25 years old defender is drafted by Kathmandu Mavericks. So congratulations once again. अबको पालो रहेको छ जनकपुर नाइट्स को. Domestic category C, round 2, Janakpur Knights. एक मिनट को समय सकिने लागेको छ.
मानव पिठाकोटे मगर.
So Janakpur Knights ले choose गर्नु भइसकेको छ player and they have chosen Manav Pitakote Magar, 18 years young raider drafted by Janakpur Knights. Congratulations. अब पालो रहेको छ पोखरा लेकर्स को. Please choose your player. Pokhara Lakers.
सन्देश तामाङ
So Pokhara Lakers ले आफ्नो player pick गर्नु भएको छ and Sandesh Tamang, 24 years old, all-rounder, is drafted by Pokhara Lakers. Congratulations. अब पालो रहेको छ विराटनगर बाहुबली. कृपया समयलाई पनि ध्यान दिनुहोला.
रवि थारू
विराटनगर बाहुबलीले आफ्नो प्लेयर छनौट गरिसक्नु भएको छ र उहाँहरूले चुज गर्नु भएको छ रवि थारू. 27 years old defender is drafted by विराटनगर बाहुबली. Congratulations. अब पालो रहेको छ धनगढी वाइल्डक्याट्सको. धनगढी वाइल्डक्याट्स, please pick your player. Yes, Dhangadi Wildcats.
विजय मोर
धनगढी वाइल्डक्याट्सले पनि आफ्नो प्लेयर चुज गर्नु भइसकेको छ र उहाँहरूले चुज गर्नु भएको छ विजय महर. 18 years young all-rounder is drafted by Dhangadi Wildcats. Congratulations. अब यो राउन्डको लास्ट टिम बुटवल बुल्सको पालो रहेको छ. Butwal Bulls.
सलमान मिया.
So Butwal Bulls ले पनि आफ्नो प्लेयर चुज गर्नु भइसकेको छ र they have chosen Salman Mia, 26 years old, all-rounder, is drafted by Butwal Bulls. Congratulations. So all the teams, you have 12 players already. अब यसपछि हाम्रो मेगा रिजर्भ पुल यहाँहरु समक्ष सुरु हुन गइरहेको छ. मेगा रिजर्भ पुलमा तपाईहरुको 12 वटा प्लेयर्सहरु तपाईले आफ्नो टिममा समावेश गरिसक्नु भए तापनि तपाईहरु म्याक्सिमम 14 वटा प्लेयर्स तपाईहरुले चुज गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. सो यो मेगा रिजर्भ पुलमा तपाईले स्किप पनि गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ र तपाईलाई प्लेयर्स चाहिन्छ भने दुईटै राउन्डमा तपाईले प्लेयर पिक पनि गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ र मेगा रिजर्भ पुलमा डोमेस्टिक क्याटेगोरी ए, क्याटेगोरी बी र क्याटेगोरी सी का प्लेयर्सहरु तपाईहरुले चुज गर्न पाउनुहुनेछ. मेगा रिजर्भ पुल राउन्ड 1 र पहिलो टर्न रहेको छ पोखरा लेकर्सको. आफ्नो टिमलाई अझ बलियो बनाउने यो अर्को अवसर, यो अर्को मौका.
जीवन बोलोन
पोखरा लेकर्सले आफ्नो प्लेयर चुज गर्नु भइसकेको छ र उहाँहरूले चुज गर्नु भएको छ डोमेस्टिक क्याटेगोरी सीबाट जीवन बलोन 23 years old raider drafted by Pokhara Lakers. Congratulations. अब पालो रहेको छ विराटनगर बाहुबली.
उपेन्द्र बोरा.
So विराटनगर बाहुबलीले आफ्नो टिम अझै बलियो बनाउनको लागि अर्को प्लेयर चुज गर्नु भइसकेको छ र उहाँहरूले चुज गर्नु भएको छ डोमेस्टिक क्याटेगोरी बीबाट भूपेन्द्र बोहरा 21 years old raider is drafted by विराटनगर बाहुबली. Congratulations. अब पालो रहेको छ काठमाडौँ म्याभरिक्सको.
इसार खान.
काठमाडौँ म्याभरिक्सले पनि आफ्नो प्लेयर चुज गर्नु भइसकेको छ र उहाँहरूले चुज गर्नु भएको प्लेयर इसरार खान क्याटेगोरी एबाट चुज गर्नु भएको छ 21 years old all-rounder is drafted by काठमाडौँ म्याभरिक्स. So congratulations. अब पालो रहेको छ जनकपुर नाइट्सको. Please pick a player or you can skip as well. जनकपुर नाइट्स डिफेन्डिङ च्याम्पियन्स यो पल्ट पनि एकदमै स्ट्राटेजिक भएर अगाडि बढ्न चाहनु भइरहेको छ. तपाईको 1 मिनेटको समय पनि सकिएको छ. समयभन्दा अगाडि गर्न सक्नु भएन भने तपाईहरुको यो पालो रद्द हुनेछ. $35 seconds.
कमलेश लोनिया.
So जनकपुर नाइट्सले आफ्नो प्लेयर चुज गर्नु भइसकेको छ. And कमलेश लोनिया is drafted by Janakpur Knights. The defender, 23 years old. Defender is drafted by Janakpur Knights. Congratulations. अब पालो रहेको छ धनगढी वाइल्डक्याट्स को. धनगढी वाइल्डक्याट्स
Oli.
So धनगढी वाइल्डक्याट्सले पनि आफ्नो प्लेयर रिजर्भ मेगा रिजर्भ पुलबाट चुज गर्नु भइसकेको छ. They have chosen Ujjal Oli, 25 years old raider is drafted by Dhangadi Wildcats. Congratulations. अब पालो रहेको छ बुटवल बुल्स को. Please pick your player. तपाईको 1 मिनेटको समय सकिनै लागेको छ समय 2 मिनेटको छ तर 1 मिनेटको समय पनि सकिनै लागेको छ
मखदुम खान
ओके सो बुटवल बुल्सले चुज गर्नु भइसकेको छ आफ्नो प्लेयर Mokdum Khan, 22 years old raider, is drafted by Butwal Bulls. Congratulations, Butwal Bulls. Round 1 मा सबै टिम्सले आफ्नो एउटा प्लेयर्सहरु लिनु भइसकेको छ यसको मतलब सबै टिमसँग 13 प्लेयर्सहरु छन् अब हामी लाग्छौं यही रिजर्भ पुलको राउन्ड 2 र पहिलो पालो रहेको छ बुटवल बुल्सको Butwal Bulls squad मा 14 जना राख्न इच्छा छ भने यो तपाईको पालो रहेको छ last round to pick a pair त्यसैगरी तपाईको 1 मिनेटको समय पनि सकिएको छ अब हामी अझै 1 मिनेटको समय तपाईहरुसँग बाँकी छ तपाईको टाइम सकिनै लागेको छ यस बुटवल बुल्स
सागर बिष्ट
सो बुटवल बुल्सले आफ्नो 14th प्लेयर चुज गर्नु भएको छ क्याटेगोरी सी बाट सागर बिष्ट 18 years young all-rounder is drafted by Butwal Bulls congratulations Butwal Bulls यो तपाईको 14 वटा प्लेयर कम्प्लिट भइसकेको छ अब पालो रहेको छ धनगढी वाइल्ड क्याट्सको एक मिनेटको समय पनि सकिने लागेको छ यस
सन्तोष मल्ल
धनगढी वाइल्ड क्याट्स चुज गर्नु भएको छ Domestic category C को player Santosh Malla, 24 years old, all-rounder, is drafted by Dhangadi Wildcats. Congratulations, Dhangadi Wildcats. तपाईहरुसँग आफ्नो स्क्वाडमा 14 प्लेयर्स भइसकेको छ अब पालो रहेको छ जनकपुर नाइट्सको Yes.
Rahman Khan.
So Janakpurle after 14th player choose garnu bhayeko cha. They have chosen from domestic category B Rahman Khan, 22 years all-rounder is drafted by Janakpur Knights. Congratulations, Janakpur Knights. तपाईहरुको पनि 14 players complete भएको छ. अब हामी लाग्छौं काठमाडौँ Mavericks तर्फ.
नागेश्वर थारू
काठमाडौँ Mavericks ले चुज गर्नु भइसकेको छ आफ्नो प्लेयर. From category C, Nageshwar Tharu, 30 years old all-rounder, drafted by Kathmandu Mavericks. Congratulations. तपाईहरुको पनि 14 players set भइसकेको छ. अब पालो रहेको छ विराटनगर बाहुबलीको. Oh, you guys are ready.
आदित्य चौधरी.
So विराटनगर बाहुबलीले आफ्नो players choose गर्नु भइसकेको छ. Category B बाट आदित्य चौधरी, 19 years old raider, is drafted by विराटनगर बाहुबली. Congratulations to the team. 14 players तपाईहरुको पनि complete भइसकेको छ. अब पालो रहेको छ पोखरा लेकर्सको. यो लास्ट पिक रहेको छ र यसैगरी हाम्रो ड्राफ्टको पनि हामी अन्त्यमा आइपुगिसकेका छौं.
सुलभ खतिवडा.
पोखरा लेकर्सले पनि आफ्नो लास्ट पिक लिइसक्नु भएको छ. क्याटेगोरी सी बाट सुलभ खतिवडा, 18 years old all-rounder, is drafted by पोखरा लेकर्स. So congratulations पोखरा लेकर्सलाई र सम्पूर्ण टिमलाई congratulations. तपाईहरुको 14 players को टिम बनिसकेको छ र before we reveal our squad from all the teams, let's have a break. Short break and then we'll be right back.
Season. 6 franchise teams, 19 matches, 15 unforgettable days. What started as a league quickly became a movement across Nepal. Kabaddi is one of the few sports that truly connects Nepal. From cities to small towns, from young fans to families, the passion is real. Season 1 delivered scale. Over 40.2 million overall viewership. More than 18,000 live spectators. Millions of digital views across social platforms. NKL did not just attract attention. It reached Nepal's most valuable audience. Young people between the age of 18 and 40, covering Nepal's 42.5% of overall population. Season 1 proved that brands do not only get visibility through NKL, they become part of the emotion, energy, and identity of the league. Season 2 is getting bigger, smarter, and more ambitious. Better production, stronger storytelling, more fan engagement, more media reach, more opportunities for sponsors and partners. After reaching 40.2 million viewers in Season 1, NKL is now targeting over 200 million overall viewership viewership in Season 2. NKL is no longer just a sports event. It is becoming a platform for business, youth, entertainment, culture, and national pride. Season 1 proved the passion. Season 2 will prove the scale. Together, we can build Nepal's most celebrated sports league. This is just the beginning.
Nepal Kabaddi League, Season 2.
"19 matches, 15 unforgettable days. It is becoming a platform for business, youth, entertainment, culture, and national pride. Season 1 proved the passion. Season 2 will prove the scale. Together, we can build Nepal's most celebrated sports league. This is just the beginning.
Nepal Kabaddi League, Season 2.
longer just a sports event. It is becoming a platform for business, youth, entertainment, culture, and national pride. Season 1 proved the passion. Season 2 will prove the scale. Together, we can build Nepal's most celebrated sports league. This is just the beginning.
Nepal Kabaddi League, Season 2.
It is becoming a platform for business, youth, entertainment, culture, and national pride. Season 1 proved the passion. Season 2 will prove the scale. Together, we can build Nepal's most celebrated sports league. This is just the beginning.
Nepal Kabaddi League, Season 2.
One season, 6 franchise teams, 19 matches, 15 unforgettable days. What started as a league quickly became a movement across Nepal. Kabaddi is one of the few sports that truly connects Nepal. From cities to small towns, from young fans to families.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again. अब हामी हाम्रो इभेन्टको लास्ट पार्टमा छौँ. I am here to reveal your team, your squad. हामी सुरु गर्छौँ विराटनगर बाहुबलीबाट. विराटनगर बाहुबलीको स्क्वाडको कुरा गर्नु पर्दाखेरि नम्बर 1 सुशील चुनरा, all-rounder who was retained. त्यसै गरी सूरज बोरा, defender who was also retained. त्यसै गरी Ankit, raider, Nopadong Potaisong, raider. त्यसै गरी Sachin, defender. Mohammad Nafriz, defender. Poyu Sheikh, all-rounder. Anku Pun, raider. Ashok Joshi, defender. Binod Bohra, all-rounder. Paras Kunwar, all-rounder. Ravi Tharu, defender. Upendra Bohra, raider. Last but not the least, Aditya Chaudhary, raider. So यो थियो विराटनगर बाहुबलीको player squad. अब धनगढी वाइल्डक्याट्स धनगढी वाइल्डक्याट्सको रिटेन्ड प्लेयर प्रकाश गिरी रेडर रोहित यादव रेडर त्यसै गरी हेल्विक सिमियु वाङजला अलराउन्डर अमित रेडर सहारत फेचुई डिफेन्डर मोहम्मद जेमसैद अलराउन्डर सोहाइल इस्लाम अलराउन्डर अमित कुमार राजभर डिफेन्डर कुमार लामा अलराउन्डर त्यसै गरी जितेन्द्र अवस्थी अलराउन्डर सबिन बोहजु अलराउन्डर विजय महर अलराउन्डर उज्जवल ओली रेडर र लास्ट सन्तोष मल्ल अलराउन्डर यो थियो धनगढी वाइल्डक्याट्सको टिम अब पालो रहेको छ बुटवल बुल्सको उहाँहरूसँग दुईटा रिटेन प्लेयर हुनुहुन्थ्यो नवीन देउबा डिफेन्डर गणेश पार्की अलराउन्डर त्यसै गरी आशिष डिफेन्डर डोङ ग्योन ली रेडर प्रमोद साइसिङ रेडर अनुज साइनी डिफेन्डर एमडी मिजानुर रहमान अलराउन्डर प्रवीण खड्का रेडर अशोक थापा मगर अलराउन्डर सतीश कुमार कुर्मी रेडर राहुल अर्याल डिफेन्डर सलमान मिया अलराउन्डर मखदुम खान रेडर र लास्ट but not the least सागर बिष्ट अलराउन्डर र यो हो बुटवल बुल्सको प्लेयरको लिस्ट यो हो अब जनकपुर नाइट्सको प्लेयर लिस्ट दुईटा प्लेयर रिटेन गर्नुभएको थियो जनकपुर नाइट्सले रामु तमता अलराउन्डर छायापुङ कमन्यु रेडर रोहित कुमार डिफेन्डर अमन दलाल रेडर शाया पिङ रेडर एमडी रसेल हसन डिफेन्डर करुण रसाइली डिफेन्डर रोहित बिक रेडर संस्कार कुमार डिफेन्डर एलेक्स सहानी डिफेन्डर मेघराज गिरी डिफेन्डर मानव पिठाकोटे मगर रेडर कमलेश लोनिया डिफेन्डर त्यसै गरी रहमान खान अलराउन्डर र यो हो जनकपुर नाइट्सको प्लेयर लिस्ट अब हामी लाग्छौँ काठमाडौँ मेभ्रिक्सतर्फ काठमाडौँ मेभ्रिक्सले एकजना प्लेयर रिटेन गर्नुभएको थियो घनश्याम रोक्खा मगर रेडर मिलान अलराउन्डर स्याम्युल वन्जला वाफुला अलराउन्डर बुफुकाई जिन डिफेन्डर तानोङ साक श्रीहेरा अलराउन्डर जोनघोन छोई डिफेन्डर सागर यादव डिफेन्डर सोहान सिंह बुधामगर रेडर प्रहलाद कुमार अधिकारी डिफेन्डर दिपेश घरतीमगर अलराउन्डर सुशील राम लुहर अलराउन्डर राजु बाबु यादव डिफेन्डर इसरार खान अलराउन्डर त्यसै गरी नागेश्वर थारू सो यो हो काठमाडौँ मेभ्रिक्सको प्लेयर लिस्ट अब लास्ट बट नट द लिस्ट हाम्रो टिम पोखरा लेकर्सको प्लेयर्सहरूको लिस्ट रहेको छ उहाँहरूले पनि दुईटा प्लेयर रिटेन गर्नुभएको थियो भुवन बोरा अलराउन्डर रबिन कुँवर अलराउन्डर हितेश डिफेन्डर जाङकुङ ली रेडर जेम्स नमाबा कामवेटी रेडर मोद अमीर डिफेन्डर रतानाकोन योत्सोङ्ग्योन अलराउन्डर सुकुदेव रोकाया छेत्री अलराउन्डर कमल बिक अलराउन्डर प्रमोद के श्रेष्ठ अलराउन्डर रूपक भुजु डिफेन्डर सन्देश तामाङ अलराउन्डर जीवन ब्लोन रेडर र त्यसै गरी सुलभ खतिवटा all-rounder. So ladies and gentlemen, यो हो हाम्रो टिमको सम्पूर्ण players. So please give it a big round of applause for all our teams, all our 6 teams and all the retained players. Congratulations. And ladies and gentlemen, यति भन्दै, what an incredible session we had today. So तपाईहरुको लागि सानो न्यूज चाहिँ टिमहरु सम्पूर्णले यहाँ यो कार्यक्रम सकेर बाहिर जानु भएपछि तपाईहरुले सानो इन्टरभ्यु चाहिँ दिनु होला टिमको रिप्रेजेन्टेटिभ जोले भए पनि गएर बाहिर हाम्रो इन्टरभ्यु सेसन हुन्छ सो सम्पूर्ण टिमको एक जना रिप्रेजेन्टेटिभले गएर चाहिँ इन्टरभ्यु दिनु होला र यति भन्दै every team has surely made very powerful choices today from the draft table to the kabaddi mat. The game actually begins now. Before we close, we really look forward to the season, the game where these teams will clash, compete and chase glory. So ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Nepal Kabaddi League family, I'd like to extend a heartfelt gratitude to everyone present here. Thank you so much for making today a grand success. Until then, stay excited, stay ready, and we will definitely meet soon. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much.
One season, 6 franchise teams. Platform for business, youth, entertainment, culture, and national pride. Season 1 proved the passion. Season 2 will prove the scale. Together, we can build Nepal's most celebrated sports league. This is just the beginning.